For lesson 3, we have the moment of a force. The moment of a force is about the axis or line is the measure of ability to produce turning or twisting about the axis. The magnitude of the moment is a force about an axis which is perpendicular to a plane containing the line of action of the force is defined as the product of the force and the perpendicular distance from the axis to the line of action of the force. The formula of moment is equals to force times distance. Here is a problem given that says compute the force of force F is equals to 126 pounds and force C is equals to 270 pounds and force D is equals to 160 pounds about point P. Here is our figure. As you can see here, the square is equals to 1 inch. So our 126 pounds pointing upward to the right is covering 3 box. So it is, our measurement is 3 and the y-axis is also 3 box. So it is 3. In line or in force 270 pounds with the line of action downwards to the right, it is covering 2 boxes. So our x-axis is 2 and our y is 3 since it is covering 3 boxes. And in our 160 pounds with the line of action to the downward to the right, since it is covering 2 boxes, our y is 2 and only 1 box, so our x is 1. The formula for moment is m is equals to ft, which is force times distance. To solve the moment, we have to first find the forces. So for our force 126 pounds, to get the forces, we have to compute first the slope, which is the square root of 3 squared plus 3 squared is equals to 3 square root of 2. So our fx is 126 times 3, our x 3 over 3 square root of 2, our slope. Fx is equals to 89.095 pounds. And for our Fy, we have 126 over 3 square root of 2. Since they are both 3, we come up with the same answer. Our Fy is also 89.095 pounds. For our force 270 pounds pointing downward, so our Fx is, first we compute the slope, so it is square root of 2 squared plus 3 squared is equals to square root of 13. So our Fx is 270 times 2, our x is 2, so it is over square root of 13. Our Fx is 149.769 pounds. For our Fy, we have negative 270 times 3 over 13 because the y is 3. So it is negative since our Fy is downwards, or our y is downwards. So the answer is negative 224.654 pounds. For our 160 pounds, compute the slope with square root of 1 squared plus 2 squared is equals to square root of 5. So our fx is 160 times 1 over square root of 5. It is positive since the x is pointing to the right. So fx is equals to 71.554 pounds. For our Fy, we have negative 160 times 2 over square root of 5. Our y is 2. So, it is negative since it is pointing downward. So, our Fy is equals to negative 143.108 pounds. So, for moment, we have the formula m is equals to force times distance. So, in the question, it says we are going to moment at point B. So, you can moment either in the arrowhead or the origin. So, for me, I'm gonna moment at the arrowhead. So, our 126 pounds, Fx is 89.095 pounds. So, since the x is pointing here, so it is 0 since it is in the line of point B. So, our Fx is 0. So, our Fy is 89.095 pounds. Counterclockwise. Then, count the box 1, 2, 3, 4. So, it is negative. It is negative and it is times 4. So, our force 270 pounds, our Fx 149.769. I'm gonna moment at origin. So our Fx is clockwise to the point B. So it is positive 149.769 pounds times 2. Since the box is 2. The box are 2. So our Fy, it is negative since it is counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes times 5. For our first 160 pounds, our Fx 71.554 clockwise to the point B. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 71.554 times 4. So our Fy counter to the point B. So it is negative times 2. So here's our computation. 0, our Fx is 0, minus 89.095 times 4 plus 149.769 times 2 minus 224.654 times 5 plus 71.554 times 4 minus 143.108. This is our force, and and this is our distance. So it is equals to, so our moment to point B is equals to negative 1180.112 pounds to feet.